In previous class you have learned about how to apply division algorithm of polynomials. Now this class you will learn how to find all the possible zeros of a biquadratic polynomial. Not only biquadratic, cubic polynomial, quadratic polynomial, we can even fifth degree polynomial also we can find. But now you will learn how to find all zeros of a biquadratic polynomial when two zeros are given. It is same method is applicable for when two zeros of a cubic polynomial is given. We can find one more, because how many number of zeros are possible? Can anyone say how to find number of zeros of a polynomial? Yes, we can find a number of zeros of a polynomial based on its degree. For example, if degree of a polynomial is 2, maximum 2 zeros are possible. If degree of polynomial is 3, maximum 3 zeros are possible. If degree of a polynomial is 4, maximum 4 zeros are possible. Like that, we can find a maximum number of possible zeros based on its degree. So here it is given, find all zeros of let us we solve one problem based on that. Find all zeros of a zeros of polynomial 2x power 4 minus 3x power 3 minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2, and if two zeros are given, if two zeros are, let me consider one zero as alpha root 2, another zero beta as minus root 2. Students, here it is given a biquadratic polynomial. As we know, based on its degree, we can say that this polynomial contains maximum 4 zeros. Already 2 zeros are given. They are, let me consider alpha as root 2, beta as minus root 2. When we do long division, first step we will find quadratic polynomial when alpha and beta are zeros given. As we discussed in previous class or first class, the standard form of a quadratic polynomial when alpha and beta are zeros, x square minus alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta. Here alpha plus beta nothing but sum of zeros, alpha into beta nothing but product of 0. Let me substitute in this. So first x square minus, let we know, plus of minus root 2 x plus root 2 into minus root 2. So we give, it is given plus root 2 minus root 2 get cancelled, students. So here it will be 0. No need to think. X square plus into minus minus root 2 into root 2 2. As we know, you have learned earlier classes. Root 2 into root 2 it become root 2 square, nothing but root 4, that is nothing but 2. Let me take, this is a divisor g of x. So here divisor is, that is nothing but g of x. So just now we did the long division also. Let me take this one as p of x. But before doing long division, check whether it is in a proper order or not. So if you consider, if you check 2x power 4 minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2, already it is in a proper order. After taking these two as zeros, and we found one quadratic polynomial, that is x square minus 2. It is already in proper order. When we divide this quadratic polynomial, if it is cubic, linear polynomial will get as quotient. If it is biquadratic, we will get a quadratic polynomial as a quotient. That we will apply split of middle term method. Then we will find the rest two zeros and we will write for 4 zeros. And this model problem you got this year common final examination or term 2 examination also for 4 marks. So you need to careful concentrate about these models, particularly repeatedly they are giving. So again I am repeating, biquadratic polynomial, so 4 zeros possible. Already we have 2 zeros, 2 more zeros we need to find. For that, find the quadratic polynomial. This will be divisor and this will be dividend. Apply long division, we will get quotient a quadratic polynomial. Apply split of middle term method, then we will get 2 more zeros. Yes students? Yes. So as we discussed previously, long division method, we wrote dividend in a proper order, that is nothing but exponents in descending order, and it is a divisor. After that you can do long division. How to do? Again, divide 2x power 4 by x square. So we will do this one, 2x power 4 by x square. So as we discussed, now we'll do long division. When we divide 2x power 4 by x square, we have 2, 4 minus 2, that is 2x square. So that is become first term in quotient. We discussed how to do. Again, multiply these two terms by 2x square and write that down of like term only. So observe carefully, students, here. When we divide 2x power 2 by x square, we got 2x power 4. These two are like terms. But here little careful. Minus into plus minus. 2 to the 4 x square we will get. X square only we will get. So here write down of 4x. Write down of x square term down. Not x cube term down. If the term is misplaced, let me take 0. For suppose your x cube term not there, we will take 0. You learn in previous class only. Just I am recapitulating that value. I mean reminding you to learn. Again, now what is next step? Very next step. Change the signs. So these two get cancelled. Here nothing is there. So take the term as it is with symbol. If you have minus, minus, plus, plus. But here we have minus 3x square plus 4x square. We can write plus x square, students, and again take this term because we have only two terms. Middle term is missing x term, so automatically we will get after this term. So we have to take that term also to avoid the situation in this particular, because one term is missing. So x next after this term will miss, it will be 0. The next term will get. So that is why, to avoid the difficulty or confuse, that we are taking third term also. Again, same step what you did in a minus 3x cube. I mean first term in this step, first term of dividend in this step by first term of divisor by x square. So we have minus 3x power 3 minus 2, that is minus 3x. So again take here minus 3x, students. If you multiply, what you get? Minus into plus minus 3x power 3 minus into minus plus. Again here you observe, students, we will get x term, not x square. So write term down of like term only. So we get 6x. Again change symbols as we discussed previously. Both get cancelled. Now we have x square. Take next term, because as we have here two terms. Again if you do third term in quotient, x square by x square, both get cancelled. We got plus 1. So take plus 1 here. So we have, when we multiply by 1, the same term we will get. So change the symbols and apply similar method. So we got 0 remainder. Right, from this what can you conclude? X square minus 2 is a factor of this dividend, because already 0 is given, automatically it will be factor. But one of the model you have when we get 0 remainder. So here we got 0 remainder, we can conclude x square minus 2 is a factor of this dividend. But our aim is not this one. Long division is okay, division algorithm already you learn. No need to think about this. But our aim is to find two more possible zeros. As we discussed, biquadratic polynomial contains 4 zeros, 2 zeros. Already is given. We are about to find two more zeros. Here we got a quotient. What is the degree of this quotient, students? Yes, 2. So how many zeros are possible? Yes, 2 more. So by using split of middle term method, we will find other 2 zeros. Observe here. So here I am rubbing the students. This is not required rough work. For understanding purpose only I gave that if you want you can do, or else do directly if you can. Now we have quotient one quadratic polynomial. 2 zeros already given. Long division is over. So we found the quadratic polynomial by using that standard form in previous step. Now we got a quotient, a quadratic polynomial. So let we take that quotient, then apply. Let we take that quotient as equal to 0 to find two more zeros. As we know, if degree of a polynomial is 2, it contains two more zeros. Here already 2 zeros are given, total 4. So apply split of middle term method. While applying split of middle term method, first step as you learned in previous class, find the product of extremes, 2x square. either sum or difference of the factors of 2x square must be equal to minus 3x. So only possibility minus 2x minus x will become minus 3x. So we can split minus 3x as minus 2x minus x to get product as 2x square. So we are applying the same method what you learned previous class arrays in first exercise, second exercise of this chapter. Previous class you have learned that. So apply split term middle term method. We got 2x square minus 2x minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Students, we can factorize 2x. As you know, this method is applicable. Factorize minus 1 to get x minus 1. As you know, here binomial is x minus 1. To get x minus 1, what we need to factor, that we will factorize. Again, we got here x minus 1, students. So we can factorize x minus 1 and we got 2x minus 1. From this, we can conclude that x minus 1 equal to 0 or else 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. From this, we can conclude x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 1 by 2. We have a conclude statement, that is we got two more zeros. They are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 1 by 2. So already two zeros given, root 2 and minus root 2. Two zeros we got 1 and 1 by 2. So total how many zeros, students? 4 zeros. Now after completion of these all steps, you should write one conclude statement. Therefore 4 zeros of given polynomial, given biquadratic polynomial are root 2 or minus root 2 or 1 by 2. That conclude statement is must. If not, you will lose half mark or 1 mark, depends on weightage of mark. So weightage of mark for that question. So this year it's given for 4 marks. So be careful about these methods. Learn carefully the models which are repeated, and competitive exam point of view also these model problems are important. Again, we will discuss briefly. I will explain about this briefly. We know very first starting of this problem, you learn how to find this quadratic polynomial by using x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta formula. We got x square minus 2. Divide this biquadratic with this quadratic polynomial. We got a biquadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial quotient. Apply after that. Applied split of middle term method. Then we got 2 zeros. So at the end you write this statement, students. Already 2 zeros given. So conclude statement. Please note down this class statement. Therefore 4 zeros are all zeros. All zeros of p of x. P of x means given dividend equals to root 2 or minus root 2 or 1 or 1 by 2. So how many zeros we got, students? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 already given. 2 we found by using this method. So you have some more applications in exercise. Please do solve it in your classwork as home assignment continuation, and stick the paper whatever given. After coming back to school, I will check these all whatever you have done. First chapter completely done. All the models, I give some more models as home assignment. And yesterday we have done 2 parts of polynomials, and this is third part. We have one more part. After that, we will conclude this chapter also. So students, don't spend leisurely. Complete all the works in your classwork as it maintains our weightage of 5 marks portfolio as per CBSE norms. So you need to complete neatly in your classwork by putting the dates also, and you will get every day that particular worksheet or home assignment sheet. Immediately solve it in your classwork and stick it as soon as possible, and verify all the key points whatever you have learned go through the textbook. That is the best way to learn and to understand the concept easily. Yes, students, we will discuss one more example based on its division algorithm of polynomials. So here let we consider it is exercise problem on dividing. Problem is given that exercise 2.3 36 page you have in your NCERT textbook. If you find online also, you can download this NCERT textbook. It is available. If you don't purchase, you can get the NCERT textbook through online. Go to download NCERT mathematics textbook CBSE. Enough, you will get that soft copy of this textbook. So from the 36 page exercise 2.3, this is last exercise of polynomial, students. So that is given on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by the polynomial g of x. So we don't know g of x, then we will get quotient and remainder. Not only in this case, even numericals are polynomials. When we divide a dividend by a divisor, we will get quotient, remainder. So remind it. So remind it, we will get remainder. So here remainder, quotient are given continuously as see here quotient is x minus 2 and remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Then find the divisor. Again I am repeating, on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x that we need to find, then we will get the quotient and remainder as x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Then find g of x. So to find g of x divisor, we'll apply division algorithm. Again recapitulate or remind or review the division algorithm of polynomial. Simply we'll write now. Let us take p of x is divisor, dividend, and g of x as the divisor into quotient as q of x plus r of x is remainder. So here we have p of x already, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, and g of x we are about to find. We don't have that. We need to find, we are about to find. So q of x, that is nothing but quotient, that is given x minus 2 students, and remainder we have minus 2x plus 4. This is remainder. As we discussed, remainder may be linear polynomial also. In this problem, remainder is a linear polynomial. First step, we should get g of x. Here apply Bodemas rule. So first shift this real linear polynomial to left side and simplify. So as we discussed, first step, we to find g of x, apply division algorithm, that is the dividend, that is nothing but p of x equals to divisor g of x, quotient q of x, remainder r of x. As we have q of x and r of x and p of x, substitute. Next step, send that linear polynomial to this side. As we know, here we have plus into minus, minus 2x, plus into plus 4. We are sending directly. So x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. We have here minus 2x. It can change into plus 2x. Plus 4 we have, it can change to minus 4, because when we multiply by plus, no change in symbols. Directly we can conclude that if you have minus, it's a problem, symbols will change. There is a change in symbols, but here in this case, no. Directly shift to this side and write rest of the terms as it is, because we should apply Bodemas rule stepwise. Directly not possible. So now simplify. So if you have like terms, simplify. X cube, 3x, x cube we have one term, x square term one term, but x terms we have 3. So we can write plus 3x minus 4 plus 2. Constant terms 2, like terms we have. So minus 2. That is g of x half x minus 2. But here we require g of x, students. But here x minus 2 is in multiplication. When we send to this side, it becomes division. It becomes division. So we have here x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 by x minus 2, that is g of x. To find g of x, we need to divide x power 3 minus 3x power 2 plus 3x minus 2 by x minus 2. By applying long division, we will get g of x. Now we will do the long division to get g of x, students. So we got here x power 3 minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 by x minus 2. When we do long division, whatever quotient we will get, that is nothing but g of x. First step. So when we divide x cube by x, what you get? Already you did 2-3 models like this. You know in previous class also. When we divide x cube by x, we got x square. Multiply these two and write down of like term only. Remind this specifically. X into x square, which symbol we get? X cube minus into plus minus 2x square. We wrote down of like term. Change the symbols. We have done many models like this. Minus 3x square plus 2x square we have x square. Here I wrote one mistake. Can anyone correct me? Yes, students, we have here minus x square. Then after you take plus 3x down because we have here two terms. And like term only should be. But here we have corrected way, descending order only. No need to think more. We get again x square minus x square by x minus x, because see the symbols also, students, while applying this method. So here again apply for this minus x square, again plus into minus, minus x into x square, minus into minus, plus 2 into x, 2x. So we have here again change symbol, students, cancel which are possible, again do subtraction and take the last term, because as we have binomial, again x minus 2 we have x by x plus 1. So apply here, we got x minus 2. So change symbols, cancel each other. We got 0 remainder. So in this step, whatever quotient we get, that is g of x. Therefore, g of x equals to x square minus x plus 1. This is the procedure to find g of x when dividend, quotient and remainder are given. This is also one of the application of division algorithm of polynomials. By this problem, all the concepts of polynomials are so far covered. So please kindly at home revise all the key concepts, go through textbook problems also, even some optional exercise problems are also there. You try to solve it. If you don't get, after coming back we will solve it classroom. Don't worry, but students practice well, complete the home assignment whatever we will give through online. So don't forget. Thank you.